Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Troy with DDM's Realm, and I thought I'd do a live stream here, a first look on the Tomb of Annihilation, the new mod that's out for Neverwinter today. A little bit of disclosure, though, I have actually gone through some of this content on the preview server, because I wanted to get the treasure maps ready for you, so when you start grabbing those treasure maps, you can find that loot right away. Those videos are already up on YouTube, so if you want to go and check those out, you can go get those. If you haven't already, throw me a subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Become a patron. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And, yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. And let's see what we can find out about this new mod here. A couple things. It's got to do a lockbox with some cool stuff in there. I haven't actually even got the lockbox yet. But it does have a new inventory spot. So you can throw another bag in there, which is pretty cool. You're going to be getting trophies and some other things, voodoo dolls and that kind of stuff from this new mod, so you're going to find your inventory is going to fill up a little bit easier. Alright, so I'm not great at multitasking, so if I don't respond right away to your chat, it's because it's on the other screen and I'm focused on Neverwinter at the time, but I'll try to keep an eye out as much as possible. If you are playing on PC, you can also send me a private message, and that's at Caranor, and I will probably see that before the other chat. But again, I'll try to keep my eye out on both of them. Alright, so to get this whole thing started, you want to go to Protector's Enclave here and talk to Sergeant Knox. He'll have this Dark Tidings quest for you.
Adventurer, there is a grave matter that is unfolding within Helmshold. We received reports from Brother Saturn that people who are decaying have shown up on their doorstep. Furthermore, there is a mysterious man who has a letter for you. It's 2 weeks to reach Neverwinter. Saturn offered to mail the letter. The man insisted on handing it to you in person. Can you go investigate what's happening at the cathedral?
Alright, so it looks like we are going to head off to Helmshold into a cathedral with somebody that has a lot of important information. Or maybe a little information, I don't know. Alright, so love being a VIP. You can throw these up right away. The Helmshold Cathedral is actually going to be an instance of its own. Thanks for that shot right there. I really do appreciate it. If you notice, I do have a couple people in my group with me. You need to know that the Tomb of Annihilation areas and the quests in them are the hardest content in the game. So you really need to probably go through with friends unless you are really maxed out there and can handle most content on your own.
What do you mean the resurrection didn't work? I spent my last copper on this.
I will pay good money to anyone who knows how to stop this curse.
Alright, so I had a little bit of a cutscene there. It looks like there's some kind of curse going on. We are going to investigate. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll run down to the end here. Now I hope that the server behaves and our connection behaves. When I tried to do this for the last mod that came out, it just got so terrible that I was unable to even play, so hopefully it stays.
He says you're the only one who can stop what's coming. Can you help? He never gave his name. All he told me is that he knew how to stop the curse, and he'd need your help. As for me, I'm just a man who wants to see this curse put to rest.
Alrighty, so now we have to speak with the decaying half-orc. Figure out what this death curse is all about. You know, if we were all hit with this death curse, we would all be completely messed up. Some of the in-game story stuff's kind of funny because it doesn't affect players quite the same. And that's good because we don't want to be messed up by story things. But as a traditional tabletop player, it kind of messes with my brain.
You're that famed adventurer. I've heard much of your exploits. My name is... Soon, I will be nothing but dust. Jolt, that's a long way, but the clerics here are worthless. If you think it's worth a shot, I'll fund the charter. Anything you need is yours, but please hurry. My manservant Chettlebell will accompany you to handle all financial matters. I believe you are acquainted. He speaks very highly of you. You will find him in Protector's Enclave, most likely in the marketplace. Inform him of the expedition, and he will arrange the finances. Good luck, for all our sakes.
Alright, you probably heard my audio go out there for a second. I think it fades away when I window out. So let me switch that real quick so you can still hear if I decide to chat with somebody within a cutscene. I swear that was here somewhere. Thanks for hanging with me here. If anybody knows what that setting is, throw it to me in chat. I'd really appreciate it. Because I know this is not what you want to watch. Alright, I won't go out during cutscenes. How about that? Alright, let's go ahead and move to Protector's Enclave here. And find our other NPC. Try to keep an eye on your quest to make sure it's still at the top. You're not following the wrong sparkly trail. Sometimes they happen to rearrange. One thing about this mod that came out, which is pretty sweet, is they actually fixed your quest journal, which is totally awesome. Now it sorts by location, by area. You can see I'm kind of showing you a quick little thing here. But that makes it so much easier. As you can see, you're probably like me that has 800 different quests going on at every time. A little difficult to find the right one sometimes. Anyway, here is our NPC we're talking to next. Try to get funding for an expedition.
So good to see you again. What can I do for you? Jolt? Well, I guess that's the opposite of Icewind Dale, isn't it? I suppose I don't have much of a choice as Morga has signed me up. What can I do for you? Ah, yes. Talk to Captain Dunmish. I bet he'd be able to get us there, and Morga can easily afford his prices.
Is there a captain here we're supposed to talk to? It looks like I'm missing something here. Where are we supposed to go? Speak with the captain. Wait, did it move there? Yeah, talk with him again. Something happened. No, he disappeared. Alright, that's bizarre. All right, I'll follow you. Oh, there we are. So my sparkles had me going backwards. All right, let's do this thing. Sorry about that.
City to hire heroes. So far, I'm not convinced. Chult, eh? Sounds like a challenge. I'm getting tired of sailing back and forth to Icewind Dale. I'll only go along with you if you've got someone else to help watch our backs. I know you're tough, but you can't be everywhere. So, what's your plan?
Wait!
Minsk!
Adventurer! Who says you will need my help?
Let's build this expedition. 100? Are you crazy?
Troops? No, I have a better idea.
We're going to Chult?
We're set. Meet us at the River District docks when you're ready.
I think I found my next book.
All right, now we went through the montage of getting our expedition together. Now we're off to the River District to sail away. And so you see this one also has its own actually instance thing. So if you go to the River District, you won't actually find that you want to go to this special instance because you're on the piece of the quest. Oh, somebody went there without us. There we go. Raven's coming back. Well, signpost is easy, but it can act a little weird sometimes. Don't worry, we'll get to some action soon. Just gotta build up the story.
Hurry, Claire. We must board the Majestic.
It's Celeste, and the ship isn't the Majestic.
Perfect. You should edit my next book. Eternal Darkness in Chult.
I see you run into Celeste and her comrade Volo. That strange man insisted on coming and paid a fair amount to be a passenger on the ship. As you can see, your ship is ready to set sail. A number of people heard you're off on another legendary adventure and came here to see you off. When you're ready to go to Chult, speak with Captain Dunge.
Alright, get the crowd to see us off here. Save the day. That's what us heroes do, right?
We're set to sail. The journey will be dangerous, but if we can make it to the Dale, we can make it to Chult. My crew is ready for anything that'll come at us. You just sit back and be ready to fight off any creatures that try to derail our trip. Are you ready to set sail?
Well, as it often goes in Dungeons & Dragons, I'm sure this trip will be full of no surprises, boring all the way. Looks like our stream's running better this time versus last mod, so that's good. Thanks, you guys, for watching. Appreciate watching as we go through the story here. If you haven't already, throw me a subscribe, become a patron, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I really appreciate all the support I can get. All right, now we're getting into it. So here's the first time we're going to actually run into some of these mobs. And as you'll see, there's 73, but the thing that really comes from this is that the beginning ones aren't too bad, but once you get to the jungle, some of these quests also have just tons of mobs you have to fight. I've been fighting most of the content pretty easy,
Stay up here until the coast is clear.
and actually been overwhelmed a few times on Cruel just because there are so many mobs. There's a lot of stunning, crowd controlling, knock you around type of things that are going on. So be ready for that. Again, it works up a little bit, but it is the toughest content so far, I think, in the game.
Thanks for the help. You need to grab Boo. He won't stop looking at the ship.
So it appears that we missed a cutscene. There must be a bug. So that is the ship that we came in on. It was actually attacked by a dragon turtle. For some reason, we didn't get the cutscene for that. But on the preview server, there was a cutscene where a dragon turtle came in and smashed it all. And now we're rescuing everybody that was on the ship, of course. Seemed like we missed something. Now we can't target Boo. Boo! We gotta rescue you. So small, right?
What's that sound? Great! Goblin!
Alright, one of the cool things they did with this is there's actually like pygmy goblins that they have in here, these Bateries. So there's these teeny tiny goblins, there's a ton of them all over the place, and keep an eye out because they love to hide them in the bushes and the trees and stuff, so you don't think there's anything there, and then suddenly a whole group will attack you.
No end to them!
Archinos has been disturbed.
What is that?
Giant angry crab!
What was that sound? That thing is retreating!
Oh, I can help it.
Finally, we are safe. Please tell me you have a plan.
Alright, so I guess we're going to talk with the crew.
Plan, boss. It looks like we're the only folks who washed up in this area.
This is crazy, but I guess we have no choice.
Alright, time to go play in the jungle. Uh-oh. Getting a little hitchy.
There's that roar again.
I think they did a great job with really having a good, lush jungle area for sure. Almost got too many particle effects in here to help obscure like a lot of the interactables.
Dead bodies?
Are those dinosaurs?
Let's examine a tamed raptor. Examine the bodies, go through all the stuff they want you to do here.
Raptors! They killed the others!
If you're a fan of Jurassic Park, this will definitely take you back, that's for sure. hear them make that call just like they do in the movie. It's kind of cool. So if you can get a tank for this content, definitely do so. These guys can hit pretty hard. If you're DPS, you definitely want to look on trying to get that. Alright. You want to get your armor penetration up, because they actually changed that so your armor penetration can actually go higher. Now, which is pretty cool. But you'll definitely want to work on getting that up so you can get these down, because they have a really high DR, especially when you get to the other, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex and some of the named hunt mobs, that if you don't have good armor pen, then it'll take you forever to get through their hit points. Alright, so now we're going to ride a tamed raptor through the jungle.
No way! Run!
Kind of a cool little chase scene through here.
We made it! We actually made it! Oh god, there's more?
Alright, we'll keep making our way through the jungle. Wish we could keep those raptors from the beginning, right?
Fort Nyanzaru! Just an entire jungle between us and a safe haven.
Alright, looks like we made it through the jungle here. See if we can get into the city here soon.
Nyanzaru. It looks so close. But once we get down this cliff, we're back in the jungle.
I could totally survive that fall. Looks like we get a party with Minsk here for a little bit. Let the rest of my party show up here and catch up. I'm pretty sure waves of dinosaurs are supposed to attack us here. Oh, here they are. Oh, here comes the undead. So this giant groups of stuff is what you need to get used to while being in here in the jungle of Troll. You're going to train the crap out of things. Things aggro from, seems like, miles and miles away. So either bring friends if you can't handle big groups of things, or load up powers that'll help you fight big groups of things, because this is pretty much the norm while you're in here. I like the new loadouts though, because you can have like an AE loadout and fight groups that way, and then you can swap out if you're going to do hunts or whatever, which makes it a lot easier. But when there's these big old groups, it can be tough to solo for sure.
You brought Boo back to me. Oh, Boo! I feared the worst. Nothing will separate us again.
I love Minsk. Ever since the Baldur's Gate days. Alright, now we can finally make it into the city here. I think we're entering the city proper, which is pretty cool. And then once you get here, you should be able to fast travel to it and everything else, just like every other zone. Just have to go through this first set here.
The best soap in short. I shall demonstrate. Look at my dirty hands, or they will soon be clean.
Alright, now we're in the port city proper. The quest is going to lead us around a little bit, but let me show you a few things in the city while I'm here. When you do the dungeon content, what is it, the actual group quest, you'll be able to get seals. These seals, you'll actually be able to get this primal gear. I don't know if it's the same for every class, but I do know it's item level 500. Some pretty sick gear that you can pick up from doing this stuff once you finally get there. If that's a little bit above, and it is a little bit off, of course, since this is the first day of it, you can actually buy some pretty decent gear here with these right here. These are going to be our Cholton Riches. You're going to gain these from doing most of the quests while you're here. As you collect those, you can buy some pretty good stuff here as well. This is 440 gear, which is very nice. A bunch of this gear, though, like this set, I believe, all the Pioneer stuff is group-based stuff. So you're buffed while you're in a group, but if you don't group, if you solo, this gear might not be as good for you as some other stuff. But again, most people will probably be grouping to be in here because this place can be mean, mean, mean. Then moving on to the next one right here, we have the equipment you can actually buy from the Astral Diamond stuff, and this is some pretty decent stuff too. It's 420 level gear here, and these are a little bit more kind of solar friendly. They're actually pretty cheap if you look at the cost of them for what you're getting out of this. And this is also the equivalent of the stuff you'll be crafting. Actually, that's not true. I think it's 440, 450 is the crafting level stuff. I'd have to double check my guy on the server, or the test server, to let you know there. But if you're undergeared and you're having trouble with this content, know that you can actually gear up pretty easily once you get inside of here. So you can grab this new content, or you can fight this new content a little bit easier. Alright, where does this have us going here? So over to the right, we have a set of quests I think we'll probably deal with later. But this is where the hunters are, so you'll turn in trophies here. We can maybe talk about that if I run into them or not on this little journey. But we're going to go over here to here and talk to Minsk over here on the southwest side. A bunch of other vendors around here. Well, we'll talk about those when I go to them, I guess. When I drive by, I'll let you know what they're about.
Hello, my friend. Are you enjoying the wonders of Chult? Boo was asking. Yes, this is our expedition compound. A very nice merchant prince allowed us to set up here in return for our help in driving off the nasty undead hordes. It will do nicely, yes? That was a narrow escape, eh? But that's what brave adventurers like us do. We face terrible monsters and laugh in their toothy faces. Ha ha! I am hoping everyone else shows up here soon and are not dead at all. That nice Volo fellow is over there at the Hunter Square, and Captain Dunwich has found himself a new boat over at the East Docks. Sadly, I have found no sign of Celeste or Chettlebell. I pray to the gods they are safe. Who is wondering what we are doing next?
Perhaps I can be of assistance? Don't worry, I got better.
Spoiler alert. A little late, right? All right, throwing up a chat there in the stream. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm not very good at multitasking, so I apologize in advance, and I'll apologize again for it. But I'll try to do two things at once here.
It appears so, doesn't it? Apologies for the dramatic reveal, but I wasn't sure how to approach the subject of my resurrection. Especially after all the ceremony that went into my memorial in the River District. Thank Neverwinter for me, will you?
I'm pretty sure he didn't speak up because he wanted a statue of himself.
Needless to say, I had some contingencies in place in case of death. Which is how I'm standing here talking to you now, obviously. That's all I have to say on the matter. At least at this time. Understand? We have far more pressing matters to take care of, such as this death curse. Which is why I sent for you in Neverwinter. Well, technically it was you who organized the expedition. I tracked the source of the death curse here, but I realized that I could not solve this problem on my own. So I sent word and arranged funding for you. The losses you experienced are unfortunate, but I can hardly be held responsible for bad planning and poor survival skills. There are powerful forces at work, much more than you realize. You'll need all your wits to survive these jungles and get to the source of the problem. I have acquired Chilton charms to protect your soul from being taken by the death curse, though I have not discovered who created them. I suggest you seek out this person if you can. I will continue my research here. Go now. We have little time to waste.
All right. On going through our story here.
Hello, my friend. Are you enjoying the wonders of Chult? Ooh, I cannot believe Makos has returned to us. Truly, the gods witnessed his noble sacrifice and brought him back to life. But Boo says something doesn't smell quite right about him. And I've learned to trust the keen instincts of my hamster. Keep a watch on him, my friend. Boo and I will do the same. What else can Minsk do for you? You'll be happy to know that funny little Volo fellow survived as well. He's at Hunter Square near the main gate to Port Nyanzaru and would like to speak to you.
Alright, so Hunter Square is where you're going to go for hunts. It's something new they kind of introduced here. Is what's going to happen is you're going to actually kill mobs in the jungle, and if it is a rare mob, you'll be able to get have a chance to get a trophy from that. Once you collect enough trophies from the rare mobs that randomly spawn in the jungle, you can turn them in Hunter Square here to be able to get a lure to lure out bigger, nastier beasts. Those beasts can give you bonus loot, and you can move up kind of the tree for those. I'll do videos later on how to do hunts, how to collect the trophies and stuff, but just to get an idea of what this is all about. We'll talk to Volo here too, and he'll tell you a little bit about it as well.
Welcome to Hunter's Square. Agnar was just recounting a tale of some beast the locals call the King of Spines. I heard tell of the giant lizards of Chult, but this one beggars belief. End to end, as long as the boat that brought us here, and just as tall to boot. This is perfect, absolutely perfect material for my upcoming book. A book in which I will be crediting you for your first-hand account of the fiend. Fame and fortune await, my friend. Fame and fortune await. In helping drive off the undead hordes, you earn the favor of one of the 7 merchant princes of Port Nyanzaru. This fellow's name is Wakanga Otamu, a dealer in magic and lore. He's the one who provided a compound for our expedition. I've been studying the local customs since I arrived. Since he extended his favor to us, it would be best to present yourself to him as soon as possible. He may prove to be a useful ally for us.
Alright, so now we're going to go meet the Merchant Prince. So you can go through here, you can see what trophies go to each of these guys. There's a level 1 hunts. Once you complete those, you can go to level 2 hunts. Once you're level 2 hunts, you can do level 3 hunts. Again, I'll do a separate video and really get into the details of how to farm the trophies so you can do those hunts on your way. So there's some more merchants in here. You can actually get some other gear as well. Something you should be aware of is this merchant right here actually has new recipes for all of your professions. So you can actually grab these and make high-end gear. Some new high-end gear, which is pretty awesome. It's nice to get some new recipes in there. And you're going to be getting a lot of the ingredients from the mobs and flowers that we'll find out in the jungle. Merchant Prince is in the palace here. We're going to continue on north. It's the very northern parts of the city here. And let the computer catch up. There it goes.
Ah, you must be one of the travelers from far lands, from a place called Neverwinter, yes? I have heard of this jewel of the north, but I've never had the pleasure. I am one of the 7 merchant princes who run Port Nyanzaru. Volothamp Gedan told me of your unfortunate encounter with Adamak, the dragon turtle. It sounds like it could have been much worse without Volo's help. I have also met with Minsk and Wu. They spoke of your valiant battle with the undead outside our walls. I thank you for your help, and have granted you and your expedition the use of a compound for the duration of your stay. Perhaps your visit here can be beneficial to us both?
All right, I had a question in the chat here, wondering what level you have to be to get the quest series to do all this stuff. I'm pretty sure Sergeant Knox won't give this to you unless you are level 70. I don't think there is a gear score requirement for it, but you're probably going to want to be at least, I don't know, 9 or 10k just to get started. Because like I said before, this place is mean.
What else do you desire?
So you see we've got some forgotten totems. I'll get into that real quick. But those are going to be your campaign currency that you're going to want to get and try to max out every week so you can progress through the campaign.
From what your friends Volo and Minsk have told me, you seek to end the death curse that plagues our world. I do not have the answers you seek, but others have come before you and may have more information. I suggest you start with Niles Brickbone. He's the commander of Camp Vengeance by the Sorshenstar River south of Port Nyanzaru. His Templars have had many first-hand encounters with the undead which infest our land, and may know more.
Yeah, so we got a warning that just popped up here. It says that you have to be, or you should be 12k to be in this area, but you can explore it at a lower item level. So that's nice to not have an item level restriction to get in. Alright, got a question in chat wondering if I have a rotation to kill things easier. Is what I use is I throw down my circle of power, get buffed up, do extra damage, stun the crap out of everything, stun as often as I absolutely can. I use Radiant Strike if there's more than 3 or 4 mobs. And then as you go through this area, you'll learn which ones are the healers, which ones are the crowd control, which ones are going to stun you, which ones are going to knock you down. And then a lot of this stuff moves around, so if it happens to drive by and get close, I'll smack that. But it's more a matter of patience than anything else, because the mobs get so thick in here that you'll have a hard time targeting when you have 10, 20, 30 mobs beating you down. Good question. Alright, so where are we off to next? All right, I think we need to go out and find out patching things up. Oh, run. Let's see. Run through the jungle, light some torches. So that's what we're going to do. And to get into the jungle, you will go through this south door here. There's some other quests that are in here. You can talk to the people about hunting. There's fishing. You can fish in the river for some stuff to get some extra treasures, but it's not as big as it is in the Sea of Moving Ice. However, it is a good tool to use if you have a boat to use the river to actually travel north and south through the jungle versus actually running through the jungle, because of the population of mobs can be a little tough. You can spend a half an hour running from one end to the other just because you have to fight. I want to thank everybody for watching while we're seeing this real quick. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, throw me a subscribe, become a patron, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I really appreciate any and all support that I can get doing these things for you guys. Hopefully we can move around pretty freely in here with it being the first day and a bunch of people out here. Alright, so we are in the jungle proper now, so make sure you go in buffed up. I always throw a potion, some food, have tons of my invoke things going. Really just try to always stay buffed up. It's the best plan. It's cheap to stay buffed, so might as well do it, right? Alright, you can see the zone here. It's actually not too big, but it is quite the tangle. They did a great job of making it kind of tough to move around linearly. It does feel like a jungle when you're inside here. So this first little bit, we're going to light up some torches. And just like all these other zones, we are going to actually do all of the quests, the repeatable daily quests that we normally do for your daily crap. You're going to do those all first, then you'll move to the dailies and the weeklies. And for the most part, those are set up the same. Oops, did I miss one? I did miss one. Sitting there yammering away, not paying attention to the torches I'm supposed to be lighting. So there's going to be a set of repeatable quests you can do that's actually out here. Oh, maybe one of my group members needs to do the torches as well. Yep, that's right. Alright, sometimes like the group quests allow you one person to do the group things. Sometimes they don't. Yes, with the torches, everybody has to click a torch. Excuse me. No, that's not advancing. I don't know, it's a little weird. I guess so many people solo this stuff. They don't work on questing as much. Keep an eye out for these dinos. They will knock your... Anything Velociraptor or bigger on these dinosaurs will actually knock your mount over. Whether it's a white or a legendary, they'll actually stop you right in your tracks. So try to give these guys a wide berth, but they're really hard to avoid because they will aggro 3-4 times farther than, say, the spiders or the scorpions or the crabs or something like that. These guys will come charging across the jungle for you. Oh, did you see that? There's a dino hide there. Sorry, I picked it up a little quick. That's one of the things you're going to be using for crafting, so keep an eye out on all these mobs because you will be getting crafting ingredients as you're running through and killing this stuff. Alright. See if everybody got the torches here. I think we got aggro before everybody could do it. Look here. I'm not going to cut across this way. I think the torches go back this way. You see we have some jungle tarantulas. So the tip when you're looking for doing the hunting quests, all of the rare mobs can spawn where the normal mobs are. So like these jungle tarantulas are the normal ones. There are are special rare spiders and stuff that if you just keep killing these areas, eventually they will spawn in them. You see they aggroed all the way through this other side. One thing they did introduce with this mod is the ability to scroll in and out onto your character. So there's some spider silk you see right there. Some more crafting ingredients. But you can scroll in and out, so you can get up close if you're up in the trees and can't see. Then you can scroll out if you're fighting the big dinos or something, which is pretty nice, actually. Alright, our quest is messed up because of being in a group and it's supposed to be a solo one. Let's see, where else are we supposed to go here? Alright, looks like our group got bugged out, unfortunately, with these torches, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to continue here. We might have to break group and try this thing over again. Now, we've been going for about an hour. We've got into the jungle. Maybe we'll take a little break here and jump back in here when we start doing the quests here. Alright, so thank you very much for you guys watching. I really appreciate it. Throw me a sub. We'll see you in a bit, hopefully, and start actually doing some of these quests now that we got into the jungle. Thanks for watching and share with your friends. Bye.